About a year ago in 2025, my daughter and I, Kadik, went on a jaunt across the world and we stopped in Istanbul. Istanbul is a beautiful city. Are we in Greece?
No,
We're in
Istanbul.
We're in Istanbul, but it's an amazing place where there's so many attractions. We decided to keep the trip very culturally rich and engaging, so I brought Kadik to different neighborhoods to see how people of different cultures actually lived and went about their day. Ouch. Who helped you get those bandages on, KDK?
Turkish people.
Turkish people helped you out, yeah? That was pretty cool. What did they do?
Put band-aid.
They put band-aids on you. Okay. You look like you're traumatized. Are you okay? Okay. So one of the journeys was, of course, as always, to visit a museum.
Yes.
Yes. Ultra interesting. All right. Inside the modern museum we go. Here's some modern art that looks like a bunch of nothing. We explored this beautiful modern art museum on the shores of the Bosphorus River. This is the Bosphorus in front of us as we look across. That over there is the palace, and there's seagulls and ships moving people and things up and down from the Black Sea over there to the Mediterranean Sea, which is like over there. And it's beautiful. It's actually quite stunning, in fact. Istanbul is this museum commands a very important place because we're kind of like between seeing so many different places. We're finally understanding that is the old city, Sultan Ahmet. That is Asia over there. And then this is kind of like the European side that's modern behind us. And inside the museum, there were many beautiful exhibits. There was also a beautiful rooftop terrace with seagulls on it that I think Kadik will remember forever.
It's easier to walk on the water when it's shallow.
Yeah, they probably like water. Yeah.
But
So
not deep water.
not deep water, yeah. And then we went about to look at some of the visualizations on data. And this is super cool. Okay, this is what I've always wanted to do with data visualization. So this is an example of how data visualization can be an art. So they have kind of like stats regarding the Bosphorus River and around the city of Istanbul here on the, I guess, the Golden Horn. And they have all these different displays on the data stats, which is beautiful to look at, and it's also informative. When you look at the camera, you actually look quite beautiful. When you keep on running away, it's silly. You look like the best of mommy and daddy. I could see you becoming really pretty when you grow up. But you shouldn't be pretty and dumb. You should be pretty and amazing. Right? Kitty cat?
Yeah.
Perhaps the vision of what artists are actually thinking of when they create these abstract pieces of work that is called modern art. But not so abstractly, we went to sample some of the local Turkish cuisine, having dip in the sauce. Eat. Maybe you never tried some of these original Middle Eastern mezes like... Okay, so now we're about to have dinner here, and I don't know, I guess it's a Lebanese restaurant, and it's pretty interesting because I've never really experienced Lebanese food. So this is tabbouleh, this is hummus, and these are falafel balls, and this is probably some sauce to go with it. As always, Coke Zero, and this is ayran, which is the yogurty drink, and that's KDK, who is drinking Coke Zero. All right, so how do you get hummus?
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas, right, things like that. So chickpeas over here, and form into hummus. What is this?
A sauce.
It's tahini. You know what tahini is? Tahini is sesame paste. Falafel, dip in the hummus. See if any good. No? No good?
Good.
You like it? Now, go for it. You good? Okay, good. Okay, could understand these particular exotic cuisines. Following that, we took a walk along the riverside. We explored also different... another museum. Transportation, things like fighter jets and submarines, and also airplanes up ahead. That's a gigantic crane. That crane is used to apparently lift a ship rudder. It's amazing. Look at this gigantic train. Oh, and a cat. Look at this explorer. hub has a lot of interesting exhibits in it. There's a big steam train over here, restored by workshop, and over here train, and there's a little kid. All right. Now this museum is an industrial museum where there is all kinds of vehicles of all kinds of things like trains, airplanes, automobiles, and all kinds of engineering gadgets to help my daughter develop a passion and love for mechanical things, and hopefully she'll be able to grasp how these things eventually work and understand them. I hope this will illuminate and uplift her ability to comprehend and perhaps even fall in love with physics and perhaps mechanical engineering. Okay, so one of the cool things about Turkish motorbikes, different from Indonesia, is these hand pockets. They're like, you put your hand inside and it keeps it warm, right? Otherwise it gets cold when you drive around on a motorbike. This is different. Which I wouldn't mind. I think it's ultra cool when girls study mechanical engineering. That's just my opinion, of course. Following that, we took a look around and saw other attractions all throughout Turkey and all throughout the area, and try to keep it playful while jumping through playgrounds. Katie K loves playgrounds, so some of her favorite things to do. Whoa! Go here. Okay. Done. Evening activity we found was a cable car that has gondolas swinging over the amazing nightscape of Istanbul. Have you ridden a cable car before?
No.
Okay, we're above the city right now, and it's behind us. Hello. Two guys. Car that has gondolas swinging over the amazing nightscape of Istanbul. Now, we're in a cemetery in the middle of the evening. Ooh, creepy. I guess this is probably why the kid doesn't want to follow. I hope Kadek and I will cherish these memories forever, and that's why I'm putting it up on YouTube. And maybe she'll even remember a few things about...
You said I'm a copy of you.
Maybe attitude-wise, but looks-wise, you look like your mom when she was young. Architecture. What type of column is it called?
Corinthian.
That's right.